Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to the Priestess Sophia. If this is your first time here, I'm super excited to have you here. Here, we're all about you trusting your highest guidance, which is your intuition. So as you listen to these readings, do pay attention to your body. See if you're being triggered. Then be curious about why you're being triggered. Listen to what feels right. Pay attention to what your heart says. These things are all going to help you tap into your highest guidance. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, beautiful, precious soul. I'm so glad to have you back. I'm very excited about today's reading. For those of you who would like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe to support the growth of this channel, to support free tarot online. And also, if you are in alignment with the vision and mission of trusting your highest guidance, then do give this video a like, and especially if the content resonates. And on the flip side of that, there's this energy exchange that happens, and the more that you put energy into this channel, the more that I'm able to tap into more accurate messages. All right, beautiful beings. Today's reading is going to be about why can you not stop thinking about this person. So we've got 3 different piles here. I am feeling super it's not even just excited. There's something about this reading that feels very sincere that I think is going to come through. So I'm excited to see and really keen to see what comes out. I'm really curious. So we've got pile 1 over here, which is this beautiful calcite crystal. Okay. So what's going to be interesting about this reading is we're also going to be using different decks. So if this deck also resonates for you, then do please note that. Okay, so that's our pile 1. Then we've got pile 2, which is this lepidolite crystal. I really love this crystal. It also represents a very important part in my life. Okay, and then remember, different decks. So the deck we're going to be using, I'm just going to lift it up there, is this deck over here. And then the last one's quite a big crystal, but I felt we needed to go with this, and this is a sodalite, and it's a very solid sodalite, and this is pile 3, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite for pile 3. So beautiful beings, take a deep breath in, and then a slow exhale. Perhaps you want to repeat that. Find yourself coming back into your body. Feel a root dropping down from the base of your spine into the earth, grounding you, connecting you with Mother Earth. And then just sense into the cards, feel into each pile, and feel which one you're most drawn to. And beautiful being, I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the blue calcite. So I feel like I've chosen the stone before, but I'm getting a kind of like a different feel for it. Like I've chosen it for previous readings, but I'm getting a different feel for it. And the first thing I felt was like something in my chest. So quite a press on my chest, which is interesting because that would be a bit more in the heart chakra space. But this is a blue stone. So I'm feeling, okay, there are things in my heart that I need to express. And this doesn't necessarily mean towards the person that I'm asking about, but to myself. It feels a very like there are things that I need to admit to myself about this connection that I have not yet admitted to myself. So that's coming through very strongly. And what I'm really seeing with this stone is that there's a lot of dirt in the stone that I've never noticed before. Like I've actually never seen that in the stone before. And what I'm feeling is that there needs to be some clearing of like sediment of an older previous relationship that may actually be very strongly influencing this connection right now. And if it's not influencing the connection where it's playing out in the physical between the two of you, it's definitely influencing your perception of this connection and also how you're speaking about this connection to yourself and also how you're speaking about this connection to this person. person. So do please be mindful of that. My throat's even getting kind of scratchy as I say that, and I feel that that's coming through as quite a strong confirmation. This stone is a lot about peace, so, and calm, and bringing calm to your state. And even when I'm talking now, I feel like my voice is breaking, but also my chest area was feeling quite anxious right as I tapped into the energy of this pile, of this group. So pile 1, I would say that maybe you've been going through a lot, and there's been a lot of triggers specifically in your heart chakra. I'm also feeling that maybe in the back of the heart chakra, there's an older wound that could either come from a past life or coming from like something that happened in this life that feels very past life-like. So it feels like a timeline that you were on, so a sequence of events that you were on, a reality that you were on, that you shifted, but it's like the memory of that, or the imprint of that, is still existing a little bit in the back of the heart chakra. There was a lot of channeled stuff that's coming through, so do let me know if that really resonates with you in the comment section. As usual, I'm going to look at the oracle cards at the end, and we're going to look at your tarot first. So beautiful pile 1, do take a deep breath in and bring your energy into these cards. Remember, reading tarot is a collaborative act. Do pay attention to your body as I do this reading for you. Pay attention to your triggers. You don't have to take anything that doesn't resonate, but be curious about what comes through. Sometimes messages that come through in readings are like just a word that stands out for you, and it might have nothing to do with what the reader is saying, but that word is coming through to trigger something else in your mind. So be wary of that too. And do remember that there's a message here for you today. It might not be in this pile, so if it doesn't feel right, it's okay. You can choose another pile, or you can choose another reading. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, check out the description box. And please do remember to like and subscribe, especially if you resonate with this reading, and if you resonate with my energy, and if you believe in following your highest guidance too. All right, pile 1, let's see. Why can you not stop thinking about this person? Okay, why can pile 1 not stop thinking about this person? Ooh, okay. So we've got the 3 of Cups, upright or reversed. Reversed. That's the 9 of Swords. It's quite a very vivid 9 of Swords. But it looks like kind of like a horror movie kind of thing. We've got 2 of Wands, upright or reversed. That's upright. Okay, then we've got 5 of Swords. Oh no, that's 5 of Wands, upright or reversed. Upright. Okay. We've got the Star, upright or reversed. Reversed. Okay, and we've got the Chariot, upright or reversed. Upright. Okay. So this is... So let's see, pile 1, why can you not stop thinking about this person? I think you're a very free spirit. At your... yeah. At your core, pile 1, you're a very, very free spirit. I mean, look at this Chariot card. I'm seeing... Aquarian energy, feeling a lot of Aquarian energy, feeling also a lot of unicorn energy, feeling like you're different. You stand out from the crowd. Look at this horse, this free horse with a crescent moon on his head, and then also this pentacle around his or her neck, or their neck. And for me, when I just see this, I feel like wild and free, and it's coming right next to the Star, which is Aquarius energy. Chariot isn't, though. And I just feel like even if you aren't an Aquarian, you think very differently. You are someone who says a lot of things that people don't usually get. And there's something about this person that is pushing you out into that space, to you actually acknowledging the weird in you. And if I were just to go like, why can you not stop thinking about this person? The simple answer is because this card is coming up in reverse. This is the card of self-expression. This is the card of you being you. This is the card of you being the star in the sky. Look at this bright star here among all these other stars that are really pretty too. But look at this amazing, beautiful, colorful star. It's the only one like that, right? And what I feel like The star is a lot about healing and coming into your own and being more expressive and being that guiding light for yourself, right? And especially I feel like in this deck it's like that, but it's coming up reversed. And the Chariot's about forward movement. And because this is like the foundational energy of the reading, if you would have asked me why can you not stop thinking about this person, it's because this connection is pushing you forward into this, into you being you, this wild, free, very different soul. I feel like what may have happened, and I'm seeing this here, we've got 5 of Wands, we've got 2 of Wands, we've got 9 of Swords, and we've got 3 of Cups. So this is competition energy. So this is internal conflict. This is decision making. But then we've got a lot of anxiety here. Okay, so I'm going to get to this. For some of you, there may have been a third party involved in the situation. I'm not telling you anything new. This is something that you know about. A third party doesn't always have to be another person. I was once in a relationship where the third party was the person's work, right? This person would rather choose to focus on their work than they would on their relationships or on their personal development or on their own personal stuff. So work always became the excuse, right? So there's a likelihood that for some of you, there's a third party influencing the situation. But funnily enough, I don't know why I have to go here first, okay? I have to talk about this third party thing. I don't feel like this third party thing is actually a bad thing in the situation. It's almost like both of you have a third party, and the third party is either your business, or it's your healing, or it's your child, or it's you needing to move. It's like both of you have a third thing that you each have to focus on that's actually for the good of you. Because when I look at this 3 of Cups, it's not as party as the Rider-Waite. It's more like a chill, the sun is setting, kind of, we are just enjoying the beautiful sunset. Look at these birds, and they're busy tweeting with one another, right? But there's not the sense of losing yourself in a group. And that's why I'm saying I feel like this third party here is actually a good third party in this space. Let me know in the comment section. I love to hear your stories. I love to hear how you're receiving these messages, how that resonates for you. So if there is something in your current connection that is stopping you, air quotes, stopping you from moving forward in the way that you would like, understand that it feels like a very good thing. So when we look at this, we've got 2 of Wands where there's like a decision, right, in the middle. And then it's punctuated by this really creepy kind of energy card, which is, but it's coming up in reverse, remember that. It's the 9 of Swords, and then we've got the 5 of Wands. So there's like these 2 conflicting energies punctuating this decisive, this like sort of this energy, this I've made a decision about something energy. And what I was feeling that's internal conflict on either side, from your person and from you. So I feel like both of you have that. And I feel like this conflict that both of you have spilled out very much into the relationship. Okay? And interestingly enough, that might have even been the third party issue, because whatever that third party issue is, there's like a learning that needs to happen from that issue. Am I making sense? Please let me know in the comment section how that resonates. And the conflict that the 2 of you have experienced, because I am feeling that there is conflict in this connection. I feel that some of you are still involved with this person, and for some of you, I feel that you're on a break at the moment, or you're in separation or no contact. So take it how it resonates. But whatever conflict that there is, it's your own internal conflicts about this thing that's actually very important to you, that you may have been avoiding in your own kind of way. Mostly by getting lost in a sort of mental anxiety kind of space around it. And instead of looking at what is this third party thing that's supposed to bring you a lot of joy and celebration, I feel that you thinking about this person is also you avoiding doing this. So remember, I said right in the beginning, this reading is about you finding yourself, but this card is coming up reversed, right? It's about you stepping into your weirdness and your wackiness and your quirkiness and your individualness and your uniqueness, your beautiful uniqueness. That thing. And that's going to happen through this project. So that's what the thinking is about. But the thinking is being diverted into like this person, like and the conflict that you're feeling and experiencing between one another is actually like a distraction from focusing on this so that you can become this. Whew, that is a very deep message, and I'm getting hella hot while I'm delivering it. So I do feel that there's going to be a super creative surge for you to come through if you can follow this guidance. Because look at how lovely these colors are, right? Like we look at this. We've got these dead, like darker kind of energies over there, very black and white, and often black and white thinking. There might even have been a lot of black and white thinking in this relationship, in this connection, and currently existing in this connection. And you see how this chariot is like black and white too, with red at the edges, but it's moving away from it, right? It's moving away from that it's moving away towards this, so that you can have more of this colorful world and be in this colorful world and have your beautiful like light shining on everybody, you know, and on your world, on your bit of the world in the way that it needs to. Okay, that's a very interesting and very, here was this deep message. So do not be afraid of choosing the unconventional, is what I want to say to you. And do not be afraid, because when I originally put this down, we had the star underneath the 2 of wands, right? 2 of wands is very decisive energy. Sometimes it can be a little bit arrogant, but I'm not feeling this. And so it's like, choose yourself. Choose yourself. I feel like you're coming out of this anxiety. I feel like both of you are going to. And the way to do that is to choose to just move away from it. Just move forward from it. Just let it go. Just let it go. Move towards what brings you joy. Okay, let's see what your oracle cards are saying. Let's just move these to the side so we have some more space for the now. See, that's space for the nation. It doesn't make any sense in English. Okay, priorities. Interesting, pile 1. Literally, when we were talking about this third party thing not being a bad thing, actually being a good thing for both of you, we've got Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Interesting. We've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Isn't that amazing? So why you can't stop thinking about this person is so they can bring you towards yourself. The message I'm getting is stay true towards yourself. True love is being able to be who you really are and have that person love you exactly as you are. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just about greater self-acceptance, right? Then we've got the Father Gate. Bold step forward. Guys, you cannot make this up. So the Chariot is asking you to move forward. Look at this beautiful light coming in here. We've got 555. 555 might be a sign for you in this connection. I'm also seeing 333 as a potential sign for you. That's often if you're going through deep soul lessons, because we've got 12 here and we've got 3 here. So 21, 21, 12, 12 might also be signs for you. Look at this beautiful light coming from the heavens. And then we've got the heavens over here. And we've got your guidance is divinely guided. So very strong sense of you being supported in the spiritual realms. And then we've got vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. So what we're talking about here, oh, this is so lovely, right? Look at that 555 that we've got going on there. Because this card is in reverse, the star, this beautiful self-expression, what do we see here? Firstly, a lot of the energies that we spoke about right in the beginning with you and your person, and like here, these two different energies anchoring this center energy, which is about sort of being more decisive and choosing what you need to choose that's right for you. There's like sort of 2 mirroring kind of energies. This is coming as a confirmation that the 2 of you are very much mirroring each other. I would also even say that what you're thinking, your person is very likely thinking the same thing about you. But further than that, when we're looking at the Star card and we're looking at this vanishing mirror, there's some sort of identity that you've built up for yourself that isn't true to you. It's not representing the truth of your love for yourself. And if you're not in the truth of the love for yourself, can you really be in the truth of the love for someone else? I think you can, but can you embody it to its full potential? It's unlikely, right? There's greater possibility there. So the universe, God, Allah, Source, the beloved, whatever you connect with, that divine intelligence is pushing you to break this mirror, to break this identity, to break through who it is that you think you are and move forward boldly in the direction of your color, the direction of the thing that lights you up. And this is why you can't stop thinking about this person, because this person is really, they're on your mind because they want to break through those conflicting thoughts that you have, so you could move more into a space of celebration by being yourself. Other messages that are coming through for you, pile one. I need to take a sip of water, excuse me. Is that you really need to trust what you're feeling. I'm feeling like there's a lot of gut feelings coming in, and it's to trust that. It's to take one step at a time, even if it feels uncomfortable for you, because it's going to lead you to where you need to be. Look at this, priorities, that path. It's going to move you on your true path. You even see with these hands here, you are being guided on your path. We've got so many confirmations of this, pile one. Look at how gorgeous that is. For some reason, I'm really being guided to read this card, particularly Vanishing Mirror. So I'm going to read the message of that card. And this is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay, 58. 58 might be important to you. 5 plus 8 is what? 2, 13. So 4 may be your number as well. 13 might be a number for you. 13 is usually Scorpio energy in the tarot, and it's also the death card. So that could be like there is something that needs to break here, something that needs to shatter, some part of you that you need to reveal, right? So you can be who you really are. And it's a lot in the anxiety that needs to be released, the inner conflicts, those inner conflicts, they are, and the overthinking about this person, about those inner conflicts, I feel are your own inner conflicts about you being who you are. Okay, here we go. As we said that, the message of this is ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all the products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious, is still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. Yep, really being asked to step out of that space, right? And become that quirkiness. Go for it. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Pile one, how beautiful is that? It's like when you're getting stuck in this kind of thinking and this like not letting yourself be who you really are, you aren't letting in the guidance that wants to come through you, that wants to lead you on your path, that wants to take you to true love. I also feel this true love card is coming as a confirmation that you can trust the love that you have for this person too, because that love is being used as a vehicle to guide you to your true self, right? Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. Have we not been talking about that the entire reading? You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Wow, pile 1. This is such a beautiful reading. I think it was very affirming, and I'm super excited for you. Please do let me know in the comment section how it resonated for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box and remember to like and subscribe. And beautiful beings of pile 1, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome. This is your reading if you chose the lepidolite crystal. This is a very special crystal to me. I think you might have picked up on that when I spoke about it earlier. And when I'm looking at it right now, it kind of looks like one of those yellow, I mean, this is purple. It's like a purple bluish, but it's purple from where I'm sitting. What color does it look like to you? We have these sweets called jelly tots in South Africa, and they are like these. You should Google them. Maybe that resonates. If you do Google it, let me know in the comment section. They're like these squishy little small sweets that come like in different colors, like these gelatine sweets, and they're covered in sugar, and you get sour ones and then you get sweet ones. And then we have like fruit pastilles. Maybe you have that as well, and this is what it's reminding me of. It's like I just want to like eat it. So it's like such a hard exterior, but it's really soft on the inside. And I feel that you are often misunderstood in that way, like you appear one way actually, but if people get close and they get to know you and you let them, like, you're really actually really, really soft and yummy and tasty and fun and surprisingly fun, but people don't know that about you. And it's because they look at you from afar a lot of the time. I feel like that may be something you often go through. This stone is amazing for supporting like massive self transformation. It's also for people who are quite sensitive and their third eye may just be opening and they might just start getting like lots of psychic messages, and this helps you like sort of ground and get more clarity on it. It's a beautiful stone for self-transformation, and it's when you're really breaking down those deeper layers of your conditioning and who you think you are and what kind of hologram you're putting out into the universe. So what I'm really feeling quite strongly with these with you pile 2, since you've chosen this, I feel you feel quite otherworldly, quite like a magical creature, and I feel like you embrace that. But I feel you are transforming into something that you didn't expect. And you may be going through this transformation right now, and might have been going through it for a while actually. And it feels quite overwhelming. Not unexpected, but overwhelming. And I feel this relationship is part of that. But let's see, why can't you stop thinking about this person? We're going to find out. I feel like this person might be manifesting you. Just saying. That's like a message that just came through. I'm also feeling that this is potentially for people who resonate with the concept of twin flame. Remember, twin flame is just a concept to explain a particular type of relationship. Just like anything. Like, this person is my boyfriend. What does boyfriend mean? You know what I mean? This person's my husband. It's a concept to explain a type of relationship. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Yes. I do feel for others of you, this is a very stable relationship. I just saw the King of Pentacles as well. You might be feeling unstable, but this relationship is actually bringing a lot of stability, or it wants to bring a lot of stability. For pile 2, do pay attention to your triggers. Do pay attention to your emotions, specifically your emotions. Pile 2, I feel like you might be resisting some things that you need to feel. I also feel that you do have a strong intuition that you may not be listening to. Listening to your feelings is going to really help you. while we're doing this reading, you can start practicing that. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you resonate with my content, with this reading, and or with the message of listening to your highest guidance, do also like and subscribe. And it's a great way of supporting the energy flow here, so I can tap into your energy and give you more readings, right? More readings that are like in flow with what's going on with you. Alrighty, pile 2. Let's get to that. I feel like that felt quite long for some reason. I feel like you've been going through a lot, and there's been a lot of things that you've had to wait for. And there's a frustration that's arising. And I'm also feeling some frustration that hasn't been expressed for a while that needs to be expressed, pile 2. Let me know in the comment section if that resonates. Okay, we've got King of Air coming out first, wanting to come out. Why can you not stop thinking about this person? What is this about? Okay, speak your mind with confidence. Okay, seek out professional advice. So there might be some anxiety going on here. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Wow! As I said, hello. Did you see that? As I said balance, the balance card popped out. This is temperance. We might have some Sagittarius energy here. We've got 4 of water. Remember I said I don't think you're feeling a lot of stuff, and there's some intuitive messages that want to come through, and I'm feeling that, okay? So often, so this is, if we were to stop and you were to click off right now, which please don't, because there might be a message for you that's going to come on a little bit later here. Sometimes messages are just in words or in phrases. Listen to what's coming through for you as you watch this reading. Is the main reason you can't stop thinking about this person is because there are emotions that are linked to your thoughts, like sort of obsessive kind of thinking. I'm feeling there's that, like my mind feels incredibly full. I feel like I actually even am getting headaches. Let me know in the comment section if you resonate with that. And that's because there's a resistance to this. 4 of water is about disappointment, it's about focusing on the negative, is about focusing on the past. But because we've got King of Air here, which is like talking about balance, mental and emotional considerations, and we've got balance on this side, and this is particularly looking at the mental, and this is looking at a lot of the time balance in all aspects, in the spiritual aspects too, but we've got this emotional card here too. What I'm feeling is I need to feel, because at the center of everything we've got feeling. It's like I need to feel those negative emotions that I'm not feeling. Okay, 444 maybe a sign for you in this connection. 14 as well. 444 particularly because this angel is coming through very strongly. Sorry for bumping the camera. Okay, horses may also be a sign. Horses are a very strong sign. And unicorn energy, let's look up that. Ooh, did we not just speak about horses? Okay, pile 2. This is, remember I said this is a twin flame, or this is a very spiritual pile, and whoever you're involved with, this is a spiritual connection. This may also be why you're thinking about this person so much. And you might be like, this person doesn't even matter that much to me. Some of you, I feel that, or I want to get past this, you know. I want to get past this issue. I feel some of you may have actually ended and not have been talking to this person from 3 to 6 months. Please let me know if that's you and you want to move past it. But it's because there are spiritual lessons within this connection that are happening, whether that person is in your reality or not. Like a lot of the time people think they may have like a very strong spiritual connection with someone, that they need to be in their reality for them to actually be learning sort of lessons. We're all connected in the spiritual. And when I'm thinking of someone, I'm already sending energy their way. I can even start tapping into feeling their energy if I want to as well, right? So essentially this connection that you're having with someone, there is, I feel, quite a lot of energy exchange, and that there are lessons in that. And the very big lesson that I'm already getting, because for me horses really represent freedom, is that there's a lot of freedom that needs and wants to come out of what this is. And this is also why this card is so important. It's like a very big breakthrough in that. Okay, underneath that we have Ace of Earth. What was I talking about like transformation, changes. So there's a new beginning that wants to come out of this connection. And for me, aces are always divine gifts. They're like this birth of something. So also what I want to say, there might be a lot of synchronicities in this connection too. So do pay attention. 1-4 might be a sign for you, really getting that quite strongly. And also just like pile 1, maybe 333 quite a bit. I am seeing that this group, probably more than the others, there's like half of you who are in a relationship with this person, and it's a good relationship. Oh, I don't want to say that is such a general term, but there's something solid in it. And then the other half of you, it's ended. Yeah, let me know which side of the park you're on. I feel like I want to. So, why can't pile 2 stop thinking about this person? Why can't pile 2 stop thinking about this person? What else? Yeah, I've already got a message that I need to speak about there. So, we're going to get to this card. I just want to draw 2 more. Okay. Okay, they came out there on their own. So, what we got? We've got 6 of water. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. And then we've got 2 of it. Okay. So one of you, in numerology, so numerologically, is that the way you say it? One of you, I think, is a 1 in your life path number, and the other one is a 2. This is definitely for you if you're that person. Let me know who that is, please. And what I'm seeing is, if that applies to you, one of you is a little bit more. Look, what's so interesting about this is there we have the little girl sitting, and then we have the little Tinkerbell kind of fairy, and then over here, here's the big Tinkerbell. So it's like, here the 2 of you are, and here's this person. So I feel there might even be some codependent patterns here that are coming up from childhood. It's coming up right under 3 of air. So we've got, this is 3 of air is 3 of swords. And it's coming up right under there. This is talking about heartbreak. This is talking about great sadness. And we've got memories from your history or childhood. Okay. Issues regarding children. So what I am feeling is that for the 2 of you in this connection, you may be being forced to look at old emotions and current emotions around codependency and around maybe being really enmeshed with one another. And that can happen whether the relationship is solid or whether it's broken. So take it how it resonates, right? Because those emotions, because remember, 4 of Cups is looking at stuff of the past, those emotions are kind of, I don't feel, it's what's causing the sadness in the relationship, if there is sadness. If there was heartbreak, that's the heartbreak that needs to be addressed, right? And this is why you can't stop thinking about this person, because there is a codependent pattern that needs to be released, and the heartache that needs to be recognized that comes out of that. Look, you've got 1 and 2 makes 3. So we've got 2 codependent people making 3. I also feel now, I mean unhealthy codependence, right? This I could be opening up a can of worms here, because am I saying codependence is healthy? Let me rather say interdependence, because we all do actually kind of need each other on some level. So what I'm feeling strongly here is that the 2 of you need to recognize how to be individuals and ground, because we're getting earth energy here, right? Ground your individual selves. Ground that before you get involved again. So if you're on a break with this person, or you've broken up and you're thinking about possibly starting something again, be mindful. Am I grounded in who I am, right? Is there balance? Because I don't feel one is more right than the other one here. I just do want to say that. So if one of you are feeling like you're more right than the other, because we've got King of Eels coming through here, so there's issues around integrity, and issues around actually following the clarity of your integrity. That's also very important here. And for me, that very much means my beliefs, my ideas, what are my values? Am I acting in a place of integrity? So the thoughts around this person, it's not only around trying to resolve past issues relating maybe to codependent patterns that have stemmed from childhood and are playing out here, either in full-blown codependence or played out in full-blown codependence or some sort of enmeshment right now. It's also about you realigning and this other person realigning with their own integrity, with who they are. I do feel that in this group, you guys are like chalk and cheese, but at the root, you are very, very similar. At the earth level, at the base level, you are very, very similar. I'm also feeling that there's a possibility that the person that you're asking about in this connection may not be as mature as you. Okay, so those were a lot of, and I would say like spiritually mature or emotionally mature, but they are very intellectually minded. You may be dealing with an air sign, someone who might be in the legal profession, or someone who could have a tendency towards selfishness actually and coldness. Let's see what your oracle cards say. Woo! Psychic awareness. Look at that. I just want to hold that for a while, because when we started this right off in the beginning, we spoke a lot about deep spiritual connections, and we also spoke about your third eye potentially opening up. And yeah, we had this confirmation of that. And for me, this is also a confirmation that a lot of what is happening in this connection is actually happening on the spiritual plane too. For those of you who aren't in a relationship with this person anymore, or in the 3D at least. So we've got shame coming up here. I just want you to take a moment to actually look at that. And I'm going to put it right under this 3 here. And I'm going to say 333 might be a sign for you. Because we've got 3 here, we've got 3 people there, we've got 3 people there, and we've got 3 hearts. Okay? So again, there is some shame around that the emotion. Very likely we were asking about like what needs to be felt. We got heartache, but we're also getting shame coming through with those hearts around there. So what is it that you are escaping potentially? Not saying you are escaping, but is there something that you could be escaping or avoiding with the person that you're asking about, whether you're with them or not? Is there something that they could be avoiding feeling? But since you're here, I would say it's more for you. Okay, beautiful. Pile 2. We've got deep spiritual healing going on here. Please do not negate that. Okay, and do not negate the sensitivity and the things that you're feeling. We've literally got deep quiet, meditation and stillness. Look at all this purple here. 11. Okay, we spoke also about twin flames. If that's what you feel, this is my sweetheart. 11 could also be a sign for you. New love. Wow. We're going to look at what that is. And then longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So for me, all of these cards over here, this is all confirmation that the two of you have possibly either known each other before in a different kind of dimension, if you resonate to that, or a different lifetime. You may even be birthed from the same kind of soul. You might be mirror souls, but there is something here with this. It is definitely a deep spiritual connection. We've got 11 here, and we've got 4 plus 7, so that's also 11. So, I also feel that what you're feeling, pile 2, is exceptionally intense. And that also may be why there is so much mental energy going on, because the mind is trying to avoid feeling what it needs to feel. And there's the sense of longing. So we've got sadness, we've got longing, and we've got shame that's coming through quite strongly. And pile 2, what I want to say is, this connection happened very strongly for a reason, and it's so that you can heal some deep spiritual things, some very deep spiritual aspects. But it's also to really grow spiritually. And I know when you're in love with someone and you just want to know, like, hey, they're thinking about me because I'm thinking about them, then when you're hearing such deep messages, it can be quite triggering. But I'm going to ask you to just feel into that and like trust that there's a bigger thing going on here. For those of you who I said like that you're by yourself, this for me is a confirmation. There's definitely a need to just be with the self and find some sort of inner stillness. Look how beautifully these cards match with one another. I mean, like the stone even goes with this. It's like I didn't cherry pick these cards. These cards chose one another. It's like they all just were like, this is our pile. So for me, this is a beautiful sign of the synchronicities that are in this connection, and to trust what you're feeling and what you need to feel. So for me, when I see this new love card, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do feel for those of you that are single and this is a connection that has ended and you're asking about, this is a confirmation that something new is going to come into your life, right? You do not have to get hung up on this person. You will have another deep connection with someone else. But at the same time, we're again seeing the word, look at that, feelings. So it is incredibly important. Look how we've got deep quiet. It's like you need to go into a deep quiet space and feel what it is that you need to feel. And trust those intuitive nudges that are coming through for you. And please, pile 2, trust the intuitive nudges that have come through in this reading right now. If you want to go deeper and look at the situation a little bit more, check out the description box and book a personal reading with me. Pile 2, it has been an exceptional pleasure reading this for you. This is a very deep reading. I resonate very strongly with what you're experiencing. Please treat yourself with kindness and patience and go and spend some time by yourself. You're going to need it. It's good for you. You need to be able to integrate these messages and a lot of these energies that are coming through in this connection. And yes, if you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe. And beautiful being, beautiful pile 2. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So do forgive me if the light starts going a little bit, but I want to work with the natural light here, and there's a specific kind of energy that I'm tapping into. And interestingly enough, I'm feeling it really strongly as I do your reading. I feel this is the sodalite. I'm not very familiar with this crystal. I was very drawn to it at a stage, and then I never really used it. And what I'm really feeling right now is it's obviously a blue stone, so it's very much a throat chakra stone, and it's quite a big one. And I'm just feeling that this is the pile that is very connected to a higher power. And if you're not, I feel like you're very strongly being called to be connected with a higher power. I felt that as I started with your reading, and I'm busy looking at the ferns here in the garden outside my window, and I'm just seeing such beautiful light shine in. And I just feel, pile 3, that there is something very beautiful about this connection, that I'm not sure that you're seeing it. But let's see what your cards are saying. Okay, so we're going to look at your oracle cards right at the end. First going to look at your tarot. This is your first time at the Priestess Sophia. Hello! If you haven't yet, remember to like and subscribe, because here we're all about your highest guidance. So if you resonate with that, your highest guidance being your intuition and you trusting yourself and using your intuition for purposes of discernment, then do please like and subscribe. And also help support this channel. You know, it's a great way of supporting free tarot, and it helps me also connect with your energy, because there's an energy exchange that happens, right? Okay, I'm going to take those cards. Why can you not stop thinking about this person? Do those need to be part of the deck? No. No, they don't. Okay, well, no, they don't. Okay, this one? Yes, for sure. We're just talking about lights and you being connected to God. And look at that hanged man with all that light around his head. If you'd like a personal reading, pile 3, please do check out the description box. I feel like I may have called you pile 2. If I have, please forgive me. And this is really just a slip of the tongue. Okay, why can you not stop thinking about this person, pile 3? Yeah, why can you not stop thinking about this person, pile 3? Please do pay attention to your body, what feels right. I'm going to go with this, I'm going to go with this, and apparently all of this. Ooh, I'm feeling lots of things in my shoulders. Please let me know in the comment section if that resonates with you. Okay, upright or reverse, upright, upright or reverse, upright, upright or reversed, upright, upright over here, no, here, and this, middle, this, okay. It's a really big stone. It's taking up a lot of space, so I'm going to just put you over there, buddy. I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy in this pile, even though we do have the High Priestess. I do feel like a lot of the those who identify as masculine are busy choosing this, or a little bit more in their masculine energy for some reason. If that does resonate with you, do let me know in the comment section. I do feel that you are actually getting a lot more in touch with your intuition. The person that you're actually asking about is also very, very intuitive. And I'm feeling like she may be a bit of a mystery to you. I am seeing some sort of divine counterpart connection over here, but it doesn't actually feel romantic, funnily enough. If you are asking about a friend or someone that is not actually a romantic person, like a romantic interest, because that's usually who I'm dealing with, this person, and it's a friend, let me know in the comment section if this is someone that you're potentially romantically interested in, but it's still a friend. It's really coming up as a friendship, or there's a sense of a very strong friendship in this connection. Okay, there's a lot of learning that's been going on in this connection, like learning intuitively, and like learning coming through downloads, through interacting with this person. I'm also seeing that this person has allowed you to be a little bit more objective in your decision making. This person has brought balance to your life. I'm seeing this because we have justice, but we also have the Two of Pentacles here. But I'm feeling like it's like there's lots of progression here. Like there's something that happens, but then it leads, like if there's a fight, this fight actually gets to a positive resolution. If there's a conflict, the conflict is healthy. If there's a misunderstanding, I'm seeing that the gifts in each interaction that may be negative are being realized in this pile. If you're not yet doing that, I feel like you're definitely going to move to the space to do that, or you really are being asked to do that, pile 3. But I feel most of you are actually doing that. So what I was talking about is we've got progression, a lot of progression in this connection, because we've got 7 of Pentacles here, then we've got 8 of Pentacles. But then I'm seeing progression also in these 2 cards, oddly enough, because we've got 2 of Pentacles, which is kind of like up and down, not really being sure, like the juggling 2 things, working 2 things. But here we're finding this balance coming through. And a lot of the clarity that is coming through this is coming through you allowing yourself to really just be still in this connection. I do feel like compared to the other 2 piles, pile 3, I do feel like your thinking about this person has been a lot clearer, has been a lot more reflective, and has been coming up more in a meditation sort of space. I'm seeing that here where we see 7 of Pentacles. You see how he's busy looking at these pentacles here, and it's coming, and I've put it right under the High Priestess. So it's like it feels like it's coming from a space where you are in the Hanged Man, where you're actually just standing still, really being quite like objective as justice is, and just looking at things from a very witness sort of perspective. So the thinking is very much, it feels very reflective. This for me, if this is not romantic and there's like very strong, this is either not romantic or there's very strong friendship here, or you are not involved with this person at all. Like this is a connection that has been done for a really, really long time. The 9 of Pentacles fell out first, and I know that I was told not to use that, but it's just feeling like you're very much, I would say almost more than the other piles, I feel like you are embodying more of a self-assuredness, you know, and I'm seeing this with this bigness of this crystal as well. So why are you thinking about this person? I feel like you're more thinking about this person because you are reflecting of the things that you've learned and like the downloads you're getting. I feel like if you haven't realized it yet, there's messaging and understanding that's coming through this connection. And like divine messaging that wants to speak to you about, I don't even want to say like a bigger purpose, but it's like just understandings that you need to get that I feel that you're not necessarily, look here, getting. I feel like you may have a bit of a focus a little bit too much on work and maybe like traveling quite a bit. Maybe that's your person too. And I feel like your person, if it is romantic, there might have been there's a topsy-turvy, not choosing to decide you kind of thing. And that could also be a reason. There's a lot of back and forth. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I leave? Should I stay with this person? Should I not stay with this person? So when I'm talking about those downloads that you're getting, it's like you need to stop a little, because the thinking is not just what you think it is. It's like you might be focusing too much on the details, and you're thinking about the details of this relationship. You're thinking, oh, but this is a long distance relationship. Like, how is this going to work out? Or like, we just started seeing each other and the feelings are so intense. I think that's a very specific message for some of you. Please let me know in the comment section who that is. Or it's like, yeah, I'm feeling like for some of you, there are 2 kids involved as well. And we're getting very much caught up in that. And we think that's what we're supposed to be thinking about. But there's something more that wants to come through from a more witnessing, objective kind of space that is actually driving the thinking. And ironically, that is going to be the solution to whatever kind of detail-oriented thing you're getting in here. If you look at these cards over here, it's like, be the witness, come back into yourself, and you'll be able to discover the kind of skills that you need in order to move this in a way that you want to move it. So it's fascinating because as I'm talking about it, I'm almost getting this feeling that the relationship moves from end that I have never seen, when I'm not seeing this person, to something restarting. So I feel for some of you that there might be actually this person deciding whether to be with you or not as well. So maybe if this relationship has ended and it's been like you're completely not with this person, they may even have like blocked you, or you're not having any sort of contact with them. I think you could potentially also be thinking about them because they are really thinking about whether they should get in contact with you. And when I see this for me always looks like the numbers on a kind of like phone, even though it's not a specifically contact number. But to me, this looks like someone working on like crafting a kind of message and like retyping a message and then just being like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I mean, as our consciousness evolves and what we do, the tarot meanings have to evolve too, right? I just want to draw one clarifier because I feel like I just want one more card to tell me why else this person's thinking about you. So what I just do want to go over and say again is, for some of you, this person is definitely thinking about you because I think they may be wanting to reach out because there's a potential of them going like, you know what, did I make the right decision about this person? Did I make the right decision about leaving this person? I feel like for some of you, this is someone that's been like a connection that you have not spoken to in years. Or it feels like that, you know? Woo! Okay. But look at that. Look at the bottom of the deck as well. Yeah, we're talking about one of those connections. I spoke about divine counterparts, right? We're talking about lots of friends here. I don't know what's going on in this reading, but there was a lot of like deep spiritual connections, and I'm not going to lie. The cards are showing that here. This is for me, this to me often looks like twin flame energy, because we're looking at the light and the dark. We're looking at the ego self and the true self, the ego self and the true self, the ego self and the true self. Pile 2 might also actually be for you, so please do let me know if you do check out that. And then we've got like the high priestess, so we've got the hangman, and I spoke about lots of light, right? And now we've got this like up down sort of energy here. So there's definitely like a lot of working through light and dark aspects. This person might have lied to you, might have cheated on you, left you alone. Lots of cycles that go through in this relationship. I want to see what's under this. There's something underneath this Knight of Swords that's hiding that I have to pull out. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So that kind of for me confirms leaving and then wanting to come back. Leaving and wanting to come back. So there might very much be a cyclical connection going on here. Not necessarily a healthy cycle. But this card came out first, right? So there is some sort of divine lesson in this, like the unhealthy cycle or the egoic patterns that are in here, whatever they are. Some of them could be addiction. Your person might even have an addiction to something. Could be work, could be sex, could be porn, could be marijuana, could be alcohol. Doesn't matter what it is. Could just be avoidance, could be thinking even. I feel like you may have some sort of similar kind of thing, but you're moving past it. But this person is thinking about you because there's maybe wanting to go back into the cycle, not being able to let you go, feeling incredibly drawn to you. I want to see what your oracle cards are saying. So let's see what kind of guidance we're getting through. Muses, discontent. Interesting. Just say yes. Ooh, okay. Very interesting. Attraction. You attract romantic love fully by enjoying this. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And we've got straddling worlds, wandering between realms. This is so interesting for me because we have the Hanged Man here and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this straddling between worlds, look at that beautiful card. I don't know if you can see it. It's like this beautiful angel who's in the light and the dark. And look, we've got this light and the dark here. This connection is really getting you to try and understand. Remember, we talk a lot about downloads and like enlightenment. It's really getting you, what I'm feeling, the guidance around this is to understand that this connection is trying to elevate your soul. It's teaching you about this 3D realm. How does this realm function? What does it mean to be a human? And then what does it mean to have these very deep spiritual experiences that feel very otherworldly and feel like they're from a different space? And then how do we ground that? I'm seeing a lot of that here because even these two cards are conflicting. We've got this discontent where this person is like wandering in the dark. But then we've got this card that's just like, say yes, 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 yes. So what I do feel very strongly about this is you've got to trust the process of this. You've got to be with this. Like you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's really just about being with this. Here, straddling these worlds. This card, I'm going to read it to you because I feel like it's going to be of benefit to you. Talks about just embracing the in-between. Do not rush this. The next thing that happens is going to unfold the way that it needs to unfold. I also feel, and this is incredibly important because we're getting a lot of two opposites. It's like, what do you want? Is this connection doing this for you? Yes, it very much is a divinely guided connection. But having a karmic partner or having an unhealthy relationship, is that really what you want to experience? And are you maybe spiritually bypassing a little bit? Explaining away this kind of toxicity that is existing there, like this discontent, you know? Are you just saying yes to your discontent and avoiding what your discontent is trying to show you? You really are being asked to look at the plants. What have you planted and what has grown? Look at what's grown. You can trust your reality. What has your reality shown you about this person? Because when you look at your reality, it's going to lead you to the higher guidance, your own intuition and your own deeper understanding that is going to bring you the objectivity and the clarity. You see that sword there? That is going to lead you to a different understanding and perspective. So you've got to be with this moment around this connection. So why are you thinking about this person, pile 3? Well, number 1, yes, very deeply spiritual connection. Number 2, there are downloads that are coming through the detail, that are underneath the details or the issues that you are seeing in this relationship. There's too much focus on the surface level. You need to go deeper. This person also may be trying to come back to you and restart that cycle again. Might be thinking about it. They haven't yet made up their mind, and that's also why you're thinking about it. Your best thing is to just stay in the in-between. Be present with this all and choose. The Lovers is a lot about choice. So the Lovers is about, what do I want for my life? A lot of tarot readers see this and they're just like, oh, it's love. Yes, it's love. But love does not only come in the form of love with another person. If I don't love myself, someone else can love me so much, but I'm not going to have that experience of love because the love is coming from in me. I feel love inside me. I don't feel love outside in another person. So this card asks you to choose in terms of your life path. This is why I feel like you're getting a very strong message to just be with things. Say, and look where this is going. Look where this is. Say yes to yourself. Look at all of these cards here. You've got the skills to choose what is right for you. So say yes to what is right for you. Okay, pile 3, this was such an amazing reading. If you'd like to go deeper into this, and we can look at whatever topic, then do look in the description box and book a personal reading with me. I would love to read your cards. I do want to read the message of this card for you, because I do feel like it will be useful. Okay, 52, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Straddling worlds, being comfortable in 2 states. Here we go. Wandering between realms, reinvention. Can't make this stuff up, right? When the straddling worlds cards shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with 1 foot in your old world and 1 foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. Okay. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling worlds invite you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. Wow. We were talking about that 3D and the 5D and bringing it all down. I'm also feeling you may have gone through a lot of darkness with this person. But like I said, look at that light. I see that light again. And even if you look at this discontent, it's like where you are moving towards those dancing figures at the back. Just like here they are. Here the dancing figures are. I just feel like I want to bring this candle here for you. Look at that. This is specifically for you, pile 3. May there be many blessings for you. Do take some time to maybe say a prayer. Connect with yourself. I feel like that would be really helpful. And what a beautiful journey you're on. Would love to read for you. Would love to read for you again on this channel and in person. Do remember to like and subscribe and check out the description box for a personal reading. And I'm wishing you lots of blessings. What an honor to read your cards. Please let me know in the comment section how this resonated. This was such a gorgeous reading. All of the piles were great to read. And thank you. And I'll see you in your next reading, pile 3. Bye.